Hello viewers, this is Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. I wanted to bring forward a reading this morning. One of my viewers has sent me a couple of newspaper links. Jeffrey Epstein has been arrested in New York by federal prosecutors and charged with sex trafficking. He is in federal custody at the moment and is expected to appear before a federal magistrate on Monday. This has really come after the widely criticised plea deal. I'll put a link to the media coverage of this after he was accused of paying dozens of underage girls for things. Let's just put it like that. In Florida. Now, along with that, I'm looking at a Daily Mail news report that is also talking about the judge ordering potentially explosive files on sex trafficking allegations against Epstein must be released. And there is over 2,000 pages of court documents which centre around Epstein and these matters. Now, as we know, that plea deal, which was negotiated, which I guess has now been overturned. That plea deal originally for Epstein, which saw him with a very light sentence, was negotiated by Trump's Labor Secretary Acosta. Now, I guess what I want to say here is we'll be very careful with this reading for obvious reasons. So don't accuse people of being, rapists, etc., including Trump, without these matters having been to court. So there is a doctrine of innocent until proven guilty. But I feel that it is well worth reading on this subject, including whether or not the president has been mentioned in these 2,000 pages of evidence, whether or not he will be linked in any way to this case, bearing in mind that Epstein is... that we just need to be careful with these kind of situations. And, in order for this video to even be shown by YouTube, we have to be careful. So I'm going to ask you to be careful in your comments. My immediate thought is this: the Queen of Cups. These women that have really doggedly fought this. These women who are alleged victims of Epstein at this point, which could involve Epstein's circle at the time. They have they are seeking justice. But are these women? Is that the Queen of Cups that we keep seeing? And so that will probably be the title of my video. The Empress has just jumped out. This is the feminine rising. This is the Mother card. There's an abundance, strong evidence in this case. Is this what Pence was called back? I saw the investigation possibly in relation to inauguration, possibly from New York. Is this what was happening last week? And again, I ask, is this our Queen of Cups? All right, so let's start with the most obvious question. I'm just going to give these cards a shuffle. Will the president be caught up in the Epstein case now? Will the president be caught up, President Trump be caught up in the Epstein case? Okay, whoa, we've got the High Priestess here coming forward, suggesting, we'll leave that as our signifier card, suggesting there are secrets now coming forward. Oh my goodness me, Justice card on the bottom of the pack. What's crossing it? Okay, what is crossing it? And I feel what has prevented these secrets from coming out is really the Republican Party, if you like. We've got Acosta now as the Labor Secretary. We've got links to prominent legal firms that have represented Epstein in the past. We've got this whole Republican machinery trying to stop these secrets from emerging. We ask, will the president be caught up in this? Here's our Queen of Cups. I'm going to kind of really, do I need to go on? Do I need to go on? Secrets being revealed here. Wow. Okay, what's in the past? This is offers that have been given to these women that have been either rejected or there's been a keen disappointment, and they have not given up here. Now, it's interesting because what I'm hearing here and what I'm linking, and this won't be a long reading, but I'm feeling that something around Cohen, Michael Cohen, has linked these two matters. Something that we go back to SDNY and what Mueller discovered and these handed off investigations. Something in Michael Cohen's files may have led to this situation. Perhaps. Is there a link there? My intuitive impressions is suggesting, well, we haven't got to the outcome yet, but I feel that this is really ensnaring, could ensnare key players here. Uppermost in the mind at this point in time, heavy forces weighing down on who? On the Republicans, on the president. This is suggesting decisions needing to be made and someone being compromised. Okay, in the immediate future, absolutely, we've got the investigations. I feel that this judge, is really he's obviously in unsealing those files. He's wanting to see justice done, but also the arrest of Epstein and these charges. Now, I feel that there was an impetus here as a result of key investigations. Connected, perhaps, Michael Cohen, we can ask that question. Right now, people are very, very insecure about this. I feel this is Trump being very insecure. Okay, how this is impacting on those around him. This is some kind of going behind. This is covert action here. This could be in relation to the heart of the Mueller investigation, the heart of the investigations in SDNY. This could be the insecurity around what has happened in the past here, the hopes and the fears. The King of Cups, I see this as the judge in this case, unsealing those documents, but this is also the hope in, I feel, Trump's Attorney General as well. Wow. Okay. Who's winning in this case? It's the women. Here we have the circles of support and a celebration. They are toasting they're holding their cups high. We've got clarifying that it's been a long, hard fight, but they haven't given in, and we've got the truth coming out. Now, it may not come out immediately. We certainly have justice, and we also have this is was my card for Trump before he became the president, the Nine of Cups, the smug merchant here. There is justice coming down. Is there a link? I'm just going to get some clarity on this Three of Cups. Certainly the president's feeling insecure about this matter. We asked if there's a link. I'm not seeing, we've got that Queen of Cups coming up. I would have preferred to see a yes card. Is there a link now between the president and Epstein likely to emerge here in the future? Okay, we've got a reevaluation of something and a managing of this situation. And we've got the relationships in the past. So there's certainly going to be a reevaluation. They're going to have to be actively managing this situation. All right, let's see if it came up, because there is illumination here. Let's see if it came up in Cohen in any way, and then we'll look at whether Epstein is going to talk and who might he implicate. Certainly, there's going to be active management here. This Queen of Cups, secrets to be revealed. Let's have a look here. All right, alrighty. Let's give the cards a good shuffle. Good shuffle. All right. Let's give these cards a good shuffle. So, Did any of this, something that could link Trump to Epstein, did this come out with Michael Cohen? Okay, so we've got Trump the businessman there. Did any of this come out with the raid on Cohen's office, with Cohen cooperating with authorities? Is this going to be what could link Trump to Epstein? Any of this come out as a result of the Cohen being caught up in the Mueller investigations? Let's have a look here. There's been something behind the scenes. This is potentially dark money or money being handed over. Trump, the businessman, being crossed or challenged by money that might have gone out to some of these. Let's just leave it there. All right, so we've got, having to defend oneself. This could be Cohen having to defend himself too. He was always very bitter about being the sacrificial lamb, having to spend time in jail due to perjury, and we've got the president and the president's son obviously getting a bit of a free pass. We've got the hard work. Talking also about legacies, this could also, I'm getting a pull to information that Cohen might have had or files that he might have kept. We've got the Empress, which jumped out before us, suggesting some kind of strength here. Could be strength of information, strength to the things that were actually being hidden. Okay. It's around the money. It's around what could have been in Cohen's files about some sort of money being handed over potentially to someone else. Its effect on the environment around is one of extreme anxiety. What is feared is illumination, and what is hoped for is illumination. And we've got the women winning again. I did shuffle quite copiously. We've got a pretty good win here. There is this is the Three of Wands here, and we've got the Three of Cups. So we've got 2 threes coming up. So I'm getting a strong pull around 3 months. And we've got the Nine of Cups here. Again, was my trump card. So we've got 2 threes appearing here. And we've got things coming forward, an overwhelming amount of information perhaps coming forward. All right, so we've got a hit on 3. There's certainly something around 3. This could potentially, from my tarot intuition, or from my intuition and the tarot cards, could be a pull to really things being fully illuminated in 3 months around any links between Trump and Epstein. Let's have a look at will Epstein talk, because part of not wanting to go to jail could be a plea deal that Epstein might make. So let's ask if Epstein will make a plea deal. Will he talk, and who is he going to bring down with him? Okay. So, we've got some huge things happening this week with the arrest of Jeffrey Epstein. All right. So remembering that people in Western democracies are innocent until proven guilty. And let's see how we go here. Okay. That means that they've got to go to court, and they've got to face a jury of their peers before they either are found innocent or convicted. But certainly this is huge. Will Epstein take a plea deal? Will Epstein take a plea deal? He could do. Will he take a plea deal, in which case he would talk? Will Epstein take a plea deal? Oops, will Epstein take a plea deal? Epstein take a plea deal. Okay, so what? Oh, yes, this is very strong. Illumination and a yes card. Oh, okay, celebrations for these women. This is exactly what's going to happen. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Couldn't be, oh gosh, new starts here for these women. Couldn't be clearer, really. Gosh, very clear messages coming through the tarot here, my impressions. The Sun card is a yes card. there is illumination and celebration for these women. And we've got the Queen of Cups suggesting things will be revealed with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the pack. Around, I think, money that was handed over in this. Okay, so I'm just going to finish with asking the most logical question here. Wow, is this? I just done a reading on Pelosi. We've got and her letting things play out. I wonder if she knew that this might be coming up. Because this would be, if this links Trump in any way, or Acosta or the scandal, etc., this might also be one of the last straws here as well. Can this president survive another I guess, something of this magnitude? I don't think he could. I think that he would have to resign. Did he realise this was coming? All right, will this be what is the final straw to take down Donald Trump? This Queen of Wands here. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles, Donald Trump, the businessman. We've got new beginnings here. Okay, that's interesting because that Fool card came up in the Pelosi reading too. Did they know about it? It's hard to keep a secret in politics, isn't it? All right, let's have a look. Those halls talk, don't they? Is this going to bring down Trump? Is this matter going to bring down Trump? Is the Epstein matter going to be the final straw which will bring down Donald Trump? Okay, so what have we got? Yep, overwhelming. Things overwhelmingly coming forward. Justice will be done. An offer being made, and somebody walking away. There is loss here. And who have we got down here? We've got our Queen of Cups. Okay, I don't need to go any further. That's the reading. I wanted to get on and do it quickly for you. Be mindful of your comments because otherwise, you need to. There is a presumption of innocence. This is a tarot reading done for entertainment and spiritual purposes. These are only my intuitions, and people are innocent until proven guilty. However, this is explosive news coming forward. All right, I'll leave that reading there. Thank you for tuning in.